Would you have sex with a scientist, you think?
Yeah, like a movie scientist. Like she keeps the glasses on.
Yeah.
They're always blonde in the movies, right? No, sometimes they're dark black hair too, mysterious.
I bet they're clean, too. If you fuck a scientist, dude, I bet they have a clean apartment.
Maybe, but maybe not. Maybe their fucking brain is like that chalkboard with all the squiggly alien mathematics on it.
Oh, that's true, huh?
Maybe
What if they have a
their
bunch of
brain.
shit tattooed? There's a bunch of dirty math tattooed around their puss.
I was reading this
or their
thing.
butt.
I was reading this
if
thing
it's a
about
man.
Richard Feynman. You know who Feynman was? Feynman was a scientist. He was a physicist, and there was an article about him. Like, was Feynman an abuser? But it was talking about Richard Feynman and how, he used to, his wife said he used to just do nothing but calculations all day, and then he wanted to play the bongos, and he didn't want anybody to bother him. But like he had a quote from one of his books, and it's crazy reading it. It's like but see if you could find it, because it's a crazy quote, calling women bitches, and I'm like, what? Like that they're worth that I just I don't want to paraphrase it because
He's like, I can't deal with these bitches around here or
I
something.
think he was a funny guy,
Right.
is what I think. And it's hard when you see things in text because you think, okay, maybe he's like a really mean, terrible person. See, I adopted the attitude that those bar girls are all bitches, that they aren't worth anything, and that they're all they're in there for is to get you to buy them a drink, and they're not going to give you a goddamn thing. I'm not going to be a gentleman to such worthless bitches, and so on, he writes. See, but I feel like, and so on, when someone says and so on, that implies that this is taken out of context.
It sounds
in
like
my
a white
mind,
dude
because
or
I
a
want to know,
black
what does
dude.
that mean, and so on. That means, to me, what I'm getting out of this, if I was going to guess, is that he goes on, he elaborates. He might say, this is how I felt back then, and obviously I changed my mind. I mean, he could have been 18 when he was talking about this, or 16. I mean, I don't know what the fuck
Right.
this is about. But he also could be very funny, because he was apparently a very funny guy. So the title of his book is Surely You're Joking, Mr. Feynman.
Oh, that's nice then.
But if someone said that, but I adopted all these bar girls are bitches. If they said it funny, could you see those same words?
I thought that all these ball
It's
girls
really
are bitches.
But it's all
But
really
they ain't
depending
worth
upon
nothing.
how old he is too, or it could be that that's really how he was.
And maybe he got married, maybe he got in trouble with his wife and he had to say this. You know?
I don't think that's it. I think he's talking about when he was younger. But it's
I could see that though, dude. You're at the bar, if you don't like real loud music and all the girls are just drinking with a bunch of, and I would be like, oh, these girls are a bunch of bitches probably.
yeah, but that's a lazy way of thinking.
It is a lazy way of thinking. It just makes it so you can judge and you can control the
Yeah.
scenario. Yeah.
The thing is, look, if you go into a room and 10 girls are in there and 7 of them are fucking super annoying, and you say these bitches are all annoying, you're being super rude to those 3 that aren't.
Yeah. And there might be some decent girls.
But that's why it's weird.
Yeah.
It's like, it's weird to hear like a high level famous scientist, probably, I think in the article they were saying the second, beyond Einstein. He's the second
Wow.
most famous physicist.
Especially a scientist, because you think a scientist would know that there's a couple of these bitches could be variables.
Right.
You
That's
know?
why I'm thinking this might have been a quote from him when he was young.
Yeah. That's crazy that
Or
I think
him-
that he said that.
Or him criticizing himself when he was young. But I don't know. I'm just guessing.